What's up, gamers? Welcome back. Today we're doing a deck profile of one of the decks I used to hit Infinite this season in Marvel Snap. It focuses around the new Season Pass card, Hope Summers, who is an absolutely fantastic card. I don't know if you've tried her yet, but she is a really cool card that is super flexible in a lot of decks. I've seen her being run in High Evo. I'm running her in just like a move deck that we're going to go over in just a few minutes. She can really fit into a lot of different decks to cheat out power. It's a really fun concept. Shuri's using her as well. So a lot of older decks that kind of had been pushed out of the meta are kind of coming back because of Hope Summers. And she's a really flexible card that I've enjoyed playing. If you haven't seen her, she's a 3/4. After you play a card on her lane, you get an extra energy each turn. That counts for every card you play. So if you're playing 2 cards, you're going to get 2 extra power next turn. So this is the first deck that I'm going to show you guys. It's called A New Hope because it is bringing hope back to the meta. We're getting rid of High Evo. We're getting rid of Destruction. We're getting rid of Thanos Blob. We're getting rid of Discard. Like, this deck absolutely has been a blast to play, and the win lines are so unexpected. So it kind of has that silky smooth shell where you have Spider-Man and Silk and Jeff and Vision kind of moving around and keeping your opponent on their toes in terms of what you're going to play next. The main engine of the deck is getting Angela down with Kitty and Hope, so you're constantly generating power, and then you're playing your move cards on top of that Hope lane to generate power onto Angela and then move them out so you can play more cards in that lane. The general play line that you want to do if you had the ideal setup would be Kitty on 1, and then you're getting Angela down on turn 2. Turn 3, you're playing Hope into the Angela lane to pump up Angela, and then turn 4, you can start generating that power. So you're going to play Kitty and maybe a Silk or a Spider-Man into the Hope lane. That's going to give you extra power. That's going to buff up Angela, and you're just going to keep doing that to cheat out power. You can get a 6 cost down on turn 5, and then you can start moving things around and really having a really strong finish. And it's not uncommon to kind of get up to 20 plus power in a lane, and then you have Vision and Jeff and Silk kind of moving to keep your opponent off kilt in the other lane where you're going to play. So this is the main shell of the deck. I would say some replacements for the deck could be Jeff, could be Nightcrawler. They both serve the same purpose. You're dropping them into the Hope Angela lane to generate energy and generate a power point onto Angela, and then you move them off later. I think Kitty Pryde's pretty essential to the deck. You could try to play it without her. I might sub like Sunspot or Nebula in for her. That's the way they kind of have like a floater in a different lane. So sort of similar. Not quite a 1-to-1 replacement, but they could be good alternatives. In terms of other substitutions, Mobius is, in my opinion, an absolute must-play this season so far. It just absolutely can shut down a lot of the decks that you're seeing. Loki just isn't even a deck with Mobius. Discard, Mobius doesn't really have too much impact necessarily. It can kind of stop the swarm plays, which is nice. Destroy, it shuts down Death. High Evo, Mobius shuts down the She-Hulk or A-Bomb if they have some sort of negative power High Evo combo with like Hazmat and Cyclops and Scorpion, that sort of thing. They run A-Bomb typically. Mobius shuts down any sort of Zabu plays, any sort of Sarah plays. So he's just a great tech card that may taper off in terms of viability, but right now, and especially day 1 when I climbed to Infinite, this card single-handedly won games. So if you have it, I recommend playing it. If you can pick it up, I think it's a great card to have in your collection, especially right now. But don't be too worried about him. He's not the focus of the deck. He's just a personal tech card. A substitution could be, you could run maybe Rogue to shut down like ongoing effects that your opponent's playing. Shadow King has some viability right now. You could try running Luke Cage. He counters, the high Evo decks with the Cyclops power decrease. There's just a lot of different tech cards that you can, your mileage might vary. Fit something in there that kind of goes with what you're facing off against, right? Hope Summers, obviously, she is the heart and soul of the deck. A new Hope, she is the bread and butter. There is no replacement for her. Spider-Man's pretty fun to play with. He's good at disruption. He takes cards out of lanes. He can mess up people's play powers. Shang-Chi, enough said about him, right? Like, he is a staple in the meta. Probably the top card played in the game right now. Every deck should be running him. Vision is absolutely fantastic in this deck. If you get Kraven down early, you can drop Vision into the Hope Summers lane and then move him over to Kraven. Becomes a 5/10, and you can move him off of that lane later on turn 6. So that just keeps the opponent off guard in terms of where they can drop Shang-Chi. Doctor Doom is a great card for this deck. It just floats power into all the lanes. You can cheat him out on turn 5 with Hope. I'm not sure what you could replace him with. I would say maybe Magneto's a really great card right now as well. He's just very strong. He's disruptive. If you don't have Goliath, I would recommend playing Magneto. But I think Doctor Doom is a pretty strong staple in this deck. But yeah, so that's the deck. We're going to get into some games, kind of show you guys how the play lines work out. And hopefully you can learn a thing or two. So let's check it out. That's my, oh, boys. We got some, oh, okay. We're already pumping. We have some new new stuff. So if you subscribe or follow or donate, you may get to see some new animations. So this playline looks pretty good. We've already got Kitty ramping. We have Hope in hand. We're probably going to play Hope on the right side just because we don't want Mirror Dimension to turn into Miniaturized Lab. Oh my gosh, and cards cost 1 less. Yeah, this is just about the best playline we could ask for. We'll probably snap into this. Mobius would be a fantastic card to draw right now. He would absolutely shut down Elysium for the opponent. I think we're going to move Jeff now. Drop Vision and drop Kitty. And now we have a lot of play lines in terms of what we want to do. Ooh, wow. Okay. We're going to play Spider-Man and try to pull the Magneto out for this lane, maybe. On Sunday, save it for Monday, dude. Oh, that's not what we wanted to pull. That stinks. Oh my gosh. We can drop both. We can play our entire hand right now. Wow. Okay. There it is, boys. There it is, boys. 8 cubes right off the bat. That's the power of this deck. Look at that. We went 20 power in 2 lanes. That is primo. That doesn't happen very often. Elysium lets you play a lot of playlines that you don't usually get, but that's a great game. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, that's a really good start. Angela, Hope, Mobius. Doesn't hurt us a bit. We're fine with that. Oh my gosh, all of the energy. That's crazy. We'll probably play Vision this turn. Maybe not. He's probably gonna play Lockjaw now. If we can get Mobius into mid, we'll be in a good spot. Of course. Well, that is clogging up this lane, so that's pretty good too. Silk will probably go mid and screw me, because that's what she does. Called that. Okay, no ongoing abilities. We're gonna play Vision next turn. He's gonna play Jane Foster this turn. He should have played it in the other order, I think. There's our Mobius. We do have priority. Maybe we do this. This is gonna cancel out his Mobius, which will be good. Okay, she's gonna bounce again. Okay. She's gonna bounce again. Can't do. Do we just play these two, I think? This gets over that. What if we just do this? I think he's gonna play something here. It's 11. This also goes pretty good too. This ties that lane. This gets over that lane. And this wins this lane. By quite a bit, right? That's 9. This would add +6 power. You could just play Mjolnir here or play it there. Wish I could play like one extra card. Maybe you just do this. I don't know, guys. Okay, we knew that was coming. Oh, actually, maybe this is good. If Silk moves mid, we could maybe win. Will she move mid? Probably not, but maybe. Oh, he's got Doom. Well, if she goes mid... She did it! Let's go! We broke it, boys! This deck's just fun. Look at that chibis, man. I love it. Rion does a great job. Okay, let's get Jeffrey down now. So Jeff and Doom give us playlines into Danger Room for sure. Okay. If we draw Kitty, we're pretty happy. Oh, this is tough. Do we think he's going to play like a Zabu? I think we just do this. There's the Lad, which hits Hope Summers. Wow. That's lucky. So let's do this. I think next turn we're going to play Spider-Man here, and we'll play Kraven there. Okay. Maybe now we sack Kraven. Oh, we could get Doom out for free. I think this is the play. Dude, we have been in Infinity Stone since day one, brother. I think I'm feeling pretty good right here. So Doom will pop Negasonic. We're both playing Dooms. Now the question is, what does he play? He has priority, so he could move this. If we pull this... Oh, here's something interesting, guys. Let's do this. He's going to move this off, right? I think this wins. This pulls something. Do we move this just in case he plays Nightcrawler there? I think so. Just on the off chance. Okay, we both played the same thing. Where does Spider-Man take him? Please pull Vision. Oh no. Oh wait, I think we win. Oh no, we lost. Oh, we won. Let's go. Yes. Nice.